Colorado's news leader, this is 9 News.
Welcome back. 7:41 in Your Money. High heat and dry conditions across the Midwest especially are adding up to a big concern over the corn crop. The next couple of weeks very critical for this food staple. As you know, is used in everything now, from cereal to sweeteners to animal feed, ethanol and gasoline. The forecast, unfortunately, offering little relief, little rain and little hope, at least for the heartland, here in the next couple of weeks. Well, during this 4th of July holiday week, a 30-year-old sportswear company based in Boulder is redefining what it means to be made in the USA. Mary Ellen Vernon co-founded Fresh Produce Sportswear, and she is joining us now. It's good to see you.
Nice to be here, and thank you, Greg.
Well, this is a great story because you actually experimented with manufacturing overseas that didn't quite work out. Talk more about that.
We've been doing this for just about 30 years, like you said, and we went and did about 50% of our production offshore a few years ago, thinking we'd save money, it would make a lot of sense. What we learned is quality, being able to respond to popular items.
Interesting. So you weren't able to have the kind of control on many different levels that you needed.
Right, right. Couldn't respond as quickly as we needed to in order to meet the needs.
We're looking at some of the pictures here of your finished product. We'll talk more about that in a minute, but I think the real deal here is you employ, what, 400 full and part-time workers here in the U.S. right now?
That's something we're very proud of.
You should be, yeah. Passionate
about supporting the U.S. economy with the 4th of July just around the corner. We've been doing this the whole way, supporting Made in the USA. The majority of our product is made here.
As you know, a lot of CEOs and owners of businesses out there always tout that, you know, look, it's just too expensive to manufacture here in the States. What would you say to them, and what challenge would you kind of lay down?
100%. You have to say, one, you can oversee quality, and two, what happens when you produce overseas, the lead time is about 6 months. And so you're guessing what to place orders for. When you produce in the United States, you cut that in half, and you can get the most popular items to customers as soon as possible.
And it's so expensive to ship overseas now from China, for example, with container costs, shipping costs. It's just amazing.
Yeah, overseas costs are going up.
Let's take a look at the commemorative shirt that you guys have here. Well, this is what, Made in the USA, a special shirt that you guys have? That's kind of cool.
We thought it was just a perfect time of year to celebrate what we do every day, and that's make product here right in the USA.
And here's some of the other products. Why don't you hold this up?
So, like a pointel cardigan. I want to make sure you guys realize that Fresh Produce is much more than just a pretty t-shirt. We make, you know, clothing from women and children, and it's just about bright colors, vibrant prints,
very bright colors,
very comfy, very casual, stylish clothes for women of all ages.
Now, where'd you get the name Fresh Produce?
Good question. When we started, we thought, oh, our product looks fresh, because it was still all about these colors, and it was fresh product, but we thought, let's be catchy, something that, you know, might surprise people with fresh produce.
And it caught on.
And it caught on.
You've been very successful. You've got a location in Boulder. Where else can people buy these?
Thank you very much. FreshProduceClothes.com. And today, it's their lucky day. We are on sale for 25% off. We only do that once.
I did not know that.
Yeah, and we only do that once or twice a year, so you'll want to get on. And right here in Boulder on the Pearl Street Mall.
That's awesome. Well, continued success to you. And thanks for manufacturing here in the USA.
I'm with you.
Let's see how traffic is moving along right